Alright, I've got a lot of comments during the Eastbound series about the filming gear that I use to create videos like this. Now, let's talk about that. Before we dive in, let me just say this upfront. You don't need all the gear that I use to make great quality content for YouTube. I built this setup over a long period of time because I shoot videos and I edit videos for my clients as well. That said, I'll show you the gear that I personally use. Also, I'll suggest some of the budget-friendly alternatives along the way, especially if you're just getting started. That should help. Let's get into it. Now let's begin with the main camera that I use, my workhorse, the camera which I'm using right now. It is a Sony A7M4. It is a hybrid camera. It can do both videos and photos really well. It is an entry-level full-frame mirrorless camera from Sony. I shoot a 4K in S-Log format most of the time with it, and all of my travel videos have been shot like that. The only thing that I don't like about this camera is that it cannot shoot 4K in 120 FPS. Otherwise, it's brilliant. So the lens that I use along with it is the Sony 24-70 G Master version 2.8. I love this lens. It's a great lens for storytelling. It's a versatile lens. I carry this with me almost all the time. I use it for client shoots as well. Although for most of the client shoots, I'll be, get other lenses on rent. 35mm is another lens that I love to own someday. Although if you're just starting out, I would highly recommend this small little pocketable camera, the DJI Pocket 3. It comes with the gimbal, it comes with a mic as well, the DJI mic. If you're going with a creator combo, it has got you can shoot b-rolls with it, you can shoot vlogs with it. It is an incredibly versatile camera. Or if you want a full-fledged camera like this, you can go for the Sony's crop sensor cameras like the ZV-E10. That's another amazing camera. Or the Sony A7M4. That is also a crop sensor camera, and that is amazing as well. So you can get that, and probably down the line you can upgrade. So if your travel involves a motorcycle, then you cannot pretty much avoid these. These are the Action cameras, the DJI Action 4 and also the DJI Action 5 Pro. One of them sits on the motorcycle and one of them goes on the chin of my helmet. Yeah, I use them as a POV to get POV shots from the motorcycle. They help give viewers the feeling that they are right there with me. These give a lot more immersive experience, but they are pretty unreliable. That's the reason why I have two of them. One of them acted up towards the end of my Eastbound ride. The DJI cameras are much better than the GoPros. They are highly unreliable. I had a horrible experience with them, but these are much better than the GoPros, but they are still, I don't completely trust them. I shoot 4K videos on these in 30 FPS in log profile. I sometimes use it for vlogging as well. I love the inbuilt mic on the DJI Action 5 Pro. They are brilliant. Drones are crucial for travel videos, and especially the kind of storytelling that I do, I cannot avoid them. Nothing else can establish a scene the way a good aerial shot does. This is what I use, the DJI Air 3S. This is not what I've been using previously on the Eastbound series, on Monsoon Karnataka, on Stories from Nilgiris, and all of these travel videos. I've been using the Mini 3 Pro, which is a much smaller drone than this. The Mini 3 Pro was a brilliant little drone. It was really easy to carry around. I didn't even have to think about it a lot, but the only thing that it struggled with was wind and high altitude. So that's the reason why I decided to upgrade to this. This flies much better. It handles wind much better. It has got a bigger, larger sensor, 1-inch sensor. It's a bigger and heavier drone so that it can actually handle wind much better as well. It doesn't struggle as much as the Mini 3 Pro. In case if you're wondering what are all the stickers that have stuck on the Air 3s, that is to scare away the birds. I don't know, for some reason birds attack this drone a lot. As they say, the best camera is the one which you have it in your pocket, and most of us will have a smartphone in our pockets and just use it. Like, I don't care whether it's an Android or an Apple. Nowadays almost all the smartphones will shoot really good quality photos and videos. I happen to have an iPhone just because I use the Mac for editing, so it just fits perfectly into my workflow. Now, to get that smooth cinematic motion blur, I use ND filters on almost all of my cameras, right from my action cameras all the way to the main cameras. I use it on my drone as well. I get on all of my videos, I get at least one question on the what ND filters that I use. I use the ND filters from this brand called Freewell. I love their products. The best thing is that the quality is amazing. Apart from that, they have ND filters for almost all the gadgets, all the cameras out there. Now, if you want a dedicated video on how the ND filters work or how to use the ND filters on your action cameras or on your drones or on your main cameras, let me know in the comments below. I can do a separate video on ND filters, so let me know about that. Now let's talk about the audio devices that I use with these cameras. I use 3 mics. The first one is the shotgun mic, which I use with the main camera. It can only be used with the main camera, the Sony A7M4. The name of the shotgun mic is the Sony ECM-B10. I use it to record the ambient noise or to record interviews. It works without a battery. That is the best part. Love it. The second mic that I have is a DJI Mic 2. The best part about it is that it works with pretty much all the cameras. It works with my main camera, works with my action cameras, and also my mobile phone. It can also work with my drone as well. It can be used independently as a field recorder. It is probably my favorite gear in this whole list. Now, inside the helmet, I use the DJI Lav mic. I connect it to the one of the action cameras with an adapter, DJI mic adapter. So that's how I use it. The DJI Lav mic and also the DJI adapter have been pretty reliable so far. The only thing is that after pressing the record button on the action camera, it takes about 2 to 3 seconds to actually start recording. So that's the only gripe with it. Otherwise, pretty reliable kit. Now, for monitoring the audio, I use these. These are the Sony A7M4s. They're pretty old, but they are incredibly comfortable, and also they are, they look sleek, very simple looking headphones, really comfortable, and the noise cancelling on these are also really good. It's a really comfortable pair of headphones. Love them. For a solo creator like me, tripods are a must. So I use, for my main camera, I use the Leofoto carbon fiber tripod. It is lightweight, it's small and easy to travel around with. Apart from that, I use this small little 2 tripods as well. This is a Ulanzi small tripod for action cameras. It also extends like that. The Ulanzi mobile phone tripod. It works on Bluetooth as well. You can just extend it out. Oops, pretty long. Now let's get into the final part, the post-production. I edit all of my videos on the MacBook Pro M2 Max. Yeah, that's the one that I use. I switched from PC to Mac only last year, just for portability. Now let's smoothly transition from the hardware side of things to the software side of things. I use the DaVinci Resolve Studio for all of my editing. I edit all of my videos in it. I've been using the Premiere Pro and also the Final Cut Pro previously. 3 to 4 years I have worked on a couple of feature films. I've worked on music videos. I've worked on short films. I worked on all sorts of different things. I'm pretty familiar with those softwares. DaVinci Resolve is so much better than those two. You get regular updates. The interface is so intuitive. The color grading is so powerful in that. I'm still getting my head around the color grading part of things. With the help of Dehancer Pro, I am getting a little better at it, I know, but I still have a long way to go, and I know that I'll make it someday. And in case if you are a beginner and looking for an editing software to edit your videos, I would highly suggest DaVinci Resolve free software, because you can easily go ahead and download the software from the Blackmagic website and use them. Now, last but definitely not the least, probably the most important gear of all the gear that I've just mentioned, the storage devices. I use 3 hard disks, two SSDs and 1 mechanical hard disk. I use the Samsung T7 2TB and the Samsung T7 4TB variant of it, 2 of the SSDs which I take with me for travel, and also these are the 2 SSDs that I edit these videos out of, and I back up all of these data into the SanDisk hard disk. This is the one that I got as a replacement, and I use cloud storage as well. So that's it. That's all the filming equipments that I use to create videos on YouTube and also for my work as well. So in case if you need any deep dives into any of the products that I've mentioned, you can just let me know in the comments below. I can make a separate video on them. Like I said, if you are just starting out, you don't need any of these equipments. All you need is a DJI Pocket 3. This is just my opinion. The Pocket 3 creator combo and one of the action cameras if you're motovlogging, if motorcycles are involved, and also the phone which you already have. You can edit all of the footage that you get on the the DaVinci Resolve free software, and you can pretty much get really good output just using these tools. I really hope this video helped you in some way or another. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.